April 10th, Wednesday. Absolutely nobody has signed up so far. I'm not tripping, because usually people walk in on Wednesdays, but by far Wednesday is the driest day. Drier than sheets, you feel me? Dryer sheets.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up, I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just,
It looks weird without the lines.
Yeah, like, it's naked.
It was cool, I was sitting outside here this morning, got done seeing people like look in.
Really an eye catcher. You had like a few people come in just because they'd never seen a business with the intentional writing on the wall.
don't caress me, I'm good, I don't wanna be a bestie. She like, wet me like a jet ski. Beat her to it, I'ma do it if she let me. Yeah, get flea in a white tee. 200 on my neck, it get icy. Yeah, you can't be my wifey. You're just like
So how
me.
did the wall come about?
Well, we were in Bogota and we already had writing on the wall, so it was like coming into a new shop, at least in this location, you know, with the tape at least. I decided to do the tape so that way it was like an outline to all the writing. It's like, all right, well, here, you know, go ahead, go for it. But the original reason.
So you did the tape yourself?
Yeah. It took me 3 days. You'd think just putting a bunch of lines on it wouldn't take you that long, but it had to look some kind of something. But alright, word. But originally the writing on the wall was just like a source to get all the ideas out. You know, I always write in a notebook. So like, when I was cutting, I didn't have the time to go get my notebook, write with a piece of, you know, paper and pen or whatever. And I was getting like different notebooks all the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm writing right here, man. I just started writing on the white walls. I just went from that. And it helps, man. You get good feedback. Everybody, you know, puts their positivity.
Pull up in motorcades, I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do, hustle and motivate. Choppers are through.
I gotta come out here and just talk to y'all real quick. Just only had one client so far. It's still pretty dry, and it's pretty loud out here too. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I get a lot of messages on Instagram, things asking questions about, say, going to college, first going to barber school and all these different things. What should they do? And honestly, I've been avoiding this topic because I have a lot to say about it and I want to do it perfectly, but I figure I never do it perfect. I just gotta hit it straight on, and people who have questions and critiques, I should probably really do a Q&A on it, like a live Q&A, so you guys can get a really good idea. But honestly, a degree in this day and age is not as valuable as it once was. And there's multiple reasons for why it is, but for one, things only work when you know why you're doing it, you know what I'm saying, or know why it's working. And a lot of people, they go and they get degrees not because they know what they're gonna do with it, but because they're told it's a good thing to have, and they're less than when they don't have it, you know, and that alone is reason enough for you not to get it. A lot of people differ on this opinion, but if you don't know what you want to do, like when it comes to like college and your major and stuff, I suggest not to go to college. Don't go. And the reason for that is trying to find out what you want to do is not worth thousands of dollars a year. And then when you find out, you already spent this money. So a lot of people, for instance, go to college, they get it. One, they're skipping majors. The average student like changes majors like 3 times. They get into a field they weren't even studying. They were doing engineering and then now they're in marketing. And it's like, it doesn't make no sense. Like, why did you study that if you're gonna go here? And people would think, oh, you get it just to get your foot in the door. Bro, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to get your foot in the door. That's a lot of money to put your foot in the door. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's mad money.
Look, my nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
Yeah,
Are you about to go from like Thor, old Thor to new Thor? Is that the length you're going with right now?
Basically,
Holy
yeah,
crap, dude. Have fun with this, Kev.
Okay.
Have some fun, man. Good seeing you again, bro.
It's good seeing you too. Hi.
When's your last time you got a cut?
July 2018.
July 2018. Here is extra long.
Get it? Text a message, I don't know the number. Flexing on these niggas, every bone and muscle. Steady taking shots, never hurting them. Even then, y'all don't worry nothing. And I like to give a shout out to my niggas with the game plan.
And it's not smart. It's like you spend thousands of dollars and then your entry level position is gonna be like 35,000. Sure, some people can get like 100,000 a year, right? But think of it, the jobs that get that much money, people get that much money, either get their doctorate or their master's, or they're in high Ivy League schools where they're in debt for years. And I don't know what it is, but in this day and age, we think that debt is okay. You know, it's just a necessary evil. It isn't. You are much better off working for somebody for free, not getting any money and getting experience, and spending thousands of dollars graduating and then not getting any money or experience. What's up, bro? It's like, it makes no sense to me that you would, one, go to a 4-year college or spend 4 or 5, 6 years and $100,000 to graduate and still be in the same place. Still go somewhere, get an entry-level position or not get a job, work at Apple, work at the grocery store down the street, when you could have done that initially. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really get anywhere. All for the prospects of maybe getting your foot in the door. It doesn't make any sense. And the reason why this happens is because people go to college, they do things and they don't think about the future. We've been in all these systems for our entire life, you know what I'm saying? We're in grade school, the curriculum is set up for us. In high school, we're gonna go to history class, we're gonna go sophomore year, junior year, we're gonna graduate. At college, we have our advisors, and they tell us what we're gonna do for the next 4 years, and that's what we're comfortable with. We're comfortable with somebody else having a plan for us, and they just set it up and they do it and we're okay. We're very uncomfortable with planning our own lives. We don't have faith in our own lives. We don't have faith in our own selves. We have faith in system. Now, I'm saying all these problems with college, and to me, college isn't like all negative. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. To me, college is enhancement. So like, say you wanted to be a nurse. An ideal nursing student to me only uses college as an enhancement, as it's necessary. You're already volunteering at a hospital. You already have shadowed people. You already like have been in different departments, have tried different things, and you're only in school just to enhance that. You're not in school to be that. It's the same exact thing with barbering. When I went to school, like you guys know, I was cutting hair in high school, cutting hair in college, and I went to school just to get my license to enhance it. You feel what I'm saying? School won't give you anything, and businesses know that. When you graduate with a 4-year degree, you're not actually capable of doing anything, which is why you don't get any money, because you will not make them any. People want high salaries and don't know why people are getting high salaries. If you're being given $100,000, it's because you're making somebody else that money and more, not because you are literally worth that. They need to understand value, they need to understand market, they need to understand like supply and demand. A degree doesn't surpass the idea or thought of supply and demand, right? Getting a degree is thought to increase your demand, increase your value. It said this paper means that you can do so and so and so, right? But we've learned that having a paper doesn't mean you can do so and so and so, which is exactly why people get degrees and don't end up in the field, because just because they got that degree doesn't mean they're competent, you know? And what really hurt colleges, what really hurt today's system of academia is information got very free. It got extremely, extremely free, which means if I want to know how to be a computer programmer, I can Google it. And there's somebody who's shown you how they became one. And if I had enough confidence and enough discipline, I can take that information and then hone it. And after I gain that information, I can go to a local business, offer my services as somebody who can host websites. And I improve their business, and I take that testimonial, go to another business, and then before you know it, I am the web guy for the area. Then I could go to a corporation and say, look, I did these things. I became the web guy for Teaneck, New Jersey. You guys should hire me, and you guys should pay me this much, because based on my numbers, I can get you guys this. And they're gonna be like, oh crap. They're not gonna say, excuse me, sir, did you get a degree from Duke? No, like, they're gonna be like, oh damn, This person knows his stuff. Not only did he come up with some initiative, he showed me things he did, he also showed that he would benefit our business. That's all they care to do. All employers care about is profit. If you can prove to them, if you can make them profit, then they will hire you. It's that simple. A degree isn't complex. A degree is a shortcut to communicate to an employer that you can get them money. But employers know that degrees don't do that. That's why when you get a degree, they ask for experience. Because guess what? You need that to be good at anything. People like to be real cute. They like to say like, oh, athletics is different than academia, or working with your hands is different than working with your mind. No, it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. When somebody walks into my chair, they don't ask me if I graduated from a Paul Mitchell school. One, they look at me and they make judgments based on how I look to see if I can provide them with the haircut that they want. You feel me? That's one. Two, they look at my Instagram. They look at my past work. They look on Google. They look at different reviews, because people are people are people. An employer is still a person. If you can convince a person that you can make that person more money, then you got it in the bag. Got it in the bag. That's it. Alright, Eddie, got it in the bag.
Double up 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies. I just